Here's a quick, easy Easter activity for the kids.
Hello, welcome back to Lunchbox World. It's time for another video, isn't it? Another Lunchbox idea. So let's get straight to it and show you this week's idea.
So if you've got these cake pens, cutters, chicks, bunnies, and a little sort of bunny rabbit cutter, you can make this fun lunchbox idea. These have got to be the cake pens, and if you keep watching you'll see how these stampers work. So we're just using a couple of slices of white bread because then the cake pens are going to show up really nicely. We've got the cutters at the ready. Do make sure you check the links above because there's so many other fun activities for the kids to do at the weekends or in the holidays. You just use this egg-shaped cutter. The link's below in the description box so you can go and find out where I got these from, but you just lay out the sandwiches as you've made them. I used cream cheese, and then you use these cake pens to just kind of almost colour them in really. It's whatever design you want. You can have a lot of fun, and I think the fun of it is finding out how the printers work. Now don't do it twice like I did because you can never quite marry up the print, so do it once, so colour it in once and then use the stamper and then push down really firmly, and just make sure you've got all the bits covered. Now I use the purple. You can use whatever colours you like, and that's half the fun of it. You don't quite know how it's going to turn out. So we've done a couple of bunny rabbits and I wanted to do chicks. I just love chicks and bunny rabbits at this kind of year. Check the link above because there's so many sort of Easter inspired and spring inspired lunchbox ideas on the channel, so do check them out. Make sure that you put the lids firmly back on the pens as well, as otherwise they can dry out quite easily. Now you can see this really fun napkin that I found which is covered in bunny rabbits. So we've made up the sandwiches, we're popping them in the lunchbox. And then the next fun bit is what do we do in the other compartments. So we're going to move that to one side. We've got the carrots and we've got the cucumber chunks and we've got the little bunny cutter. Now I don't know, maybe you think it's a cat cutter, but I think you can kind of use it for any sort of animal that you like. Now you do need a pick stick or something to be able to push out the carrots. They do tend to get stuck in these cutters, but it's a bit of fun, so I alternate the carrots and the cucumber. And the other reason that I wanted to show you this as well was that you can see these aren't perfect. Sometimes you'll misalign where the carrot chunk goes because it's a smaller skinny carrot rather than a chunky one. And I just wanted to say, look, this is how it is in nature. Nothing is perfect. So next up we're going to be doing these grapes, and we're going to be, I just had it's a little lemon tart, and I just thought let's use it for cutting out some little bunny rabbits out of the cutter, and let's pop it in the lunchbox. So the idea here was that I just had this little lemon tart. I wanted to make it Easter themed, or into a little chick or a bunny rabbit or something like that. I didn't have time to go to the shops, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to use what I've got in the cupboards here and encourage you to do the same. So these picks are really handy for just teasing them out of the cutter, and I've left this normal speed so you can see you just need a little bit of patience to just tease it out, and there you go, your little sort of bunny rabbit shaped little tiny bit of lemon tart. And we're going to use this orange silicone cupcake case, pop it in, and just enjoy the lunchbox as it's coming together. Now we've got all the grapes laid out, and we're going to do the zigzag cut because this makes them into like little cracked Easter eggs, or it can make them into sort of what look like little flowers. You can see I'm doing this real time here. It's just a zigzag cut into the center of the grape, and then look, it's really fun, isn't it? Now again, these aren't perfect. They're all slightly different. I've sped the rest of the video up, but I wanted to use different colors, the red grapes and the green grapes. And as I say, if you alternate them, you can have one top that's green and one top that's red, and then it kind of looks like a little Easter egg. So that's another fun thing to do. Please watch out for little ones though with grapes. You've got to make sure that you halve them. And do check the video above if you have got any concerns about choking hazards or what not to put in the lunchbox for little people, because this is so important. And again, we're just having fun with our lunches. There's a whole load of sort of flower inspired lunchbox ideas on the channel as well, so if you are new or if you've forgotten some of the content on the channel, do have a good look around. you know, I'm here to help inspire you and, you know, to have fun with your lunches and to reconnect with your kids. And a lot of the ideas on the channel can be done shoulder to shoulder with the kids in the kitchen, in half-term holidays, school holidays, summer holidays, or at the weekends or after school. You know, it's just getting that finger dexterity and getting comfortable, confident with a knife. Obviously they need to be supervised, and I would, you know, trust your guidance on that as parents, that you sort of, you know, guide the kids. And, you know, I'm assuming this is a lunchbox that's at the weekend or after school or going off on a picnic. These mini eggs, these are chocolate. And I just thought 3, and that's the lunchbox finished. So again, it's a really quick, easy idea using these bunny cutters or the stampers. So the bunny stamper, the chick stamper, and then, as I say, you only get one of these egg cutters in the pack. And then on the right hand side you can see it's these cake pens. Now you tend to find these cake pens in the baking aisle. For those that know me on the channel, I spend a lot of time hanging out in various baking aisles in the supermarkets just to see what different goodies I can find. So it's just a really quick idea, you know, made in moments and with lots of love and with lots of fun along the way. So let me know, do share in the comments if you try this idea, subscribe if you like the ideas on the channel, share with your friends, and let's keep having fun packing those lunch boxes.
Thank you so much for watching this far into the video. I really appreciate it. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out all the other videos that are linked above. And, you know, we have got some exciting news, so do make sure you do the action points so that you're subscribed and you don't miss out on any of the free content. So it's all in the description box below, but I can't wait to see you in the next video. And if you did like this video, I think you're gonna like these ones next. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.